Well, it's Richo time, and I think most probably eventually we need a fanfare. Richo's very demanding, perhaps the trumpet voluntary or something. So may I say apologies to my friend for no fanfare, but may I say felicitations? Do you know what that means?
Yeah.
Can you spell it?
Yes.
Now, look...
I'm not going to, but now, I can.
Now, we talked earlier tonight about China. You've been writing some very, very good stuff on this, about China. I talked about this, as I said earlier tonight. I don't think it's only the Labor Party who've got their fingers in the China pie, is it? I mean, people complain that China owned dairy farms, beef farms, avocado farms, water, minerals, Darwin Airport and so on. But it was Liberal and Labor governments that approved the purchases, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely. I think we've all been remiss on this for a long time. I mean, you know, as they say, half of Tasmania belongs to them now, and we've just let all this happen. I don't understand why. I think we really have to take a stand on this. Whatever the Foreign Investment Review Board procedures are, they're too bloody weak. No,
but you make a very good point, Graham, and you say that, quote, and I quote Graham Richardson, talk of finding new markets to ensure we're not over-reliant is unfortunately just that talk. It's never easy to wean yourself off something that's worked for a long time. We've got problems, haven't we?
We have. I mean, look, because it is easy, everyone will do it. But we need to understand that the Chinese can hurt us if they get a fit of pique, and we have to be able to match whatever we're doing with them by just looking elsewhere. We have to get off our bums. We actually have to work at this. It's not something where we can just hope it'll be all right. We've got to be going around the world. We've got to be actively searching for these things. And what we've done is we've just relied on China and not bothered to look at it anywhere else.
That's right. So you hit the nail on the head, though. You say Australians have a healthy distaste for communist dictatorships. The problem with being arrested in China is that means you have already been found guilty. Is this going to manifest itself in demanding of government that we break away, or as they keep saying, don't put your eggs in the one basket?
Well, I think we're crazy to put our eggs in one basket. And this is a very ugly regime, you know. I mean, they try and put it on a face because they like the tourism and the foreign dollars and all the rest of it. But this is a brutal communist regime. There's been no reform in China. These people know exactly what they're doing. They crack down on you if you dare to speak against them. You finish up in some sort of disgraceful conditions. As far as I'm concerned, we've got to not forget that. We've got to deal with China appropriately, and that means never forgetting that you're dealing with a communist dictatorship, not some utopia. This is anything but a utopia. This can be a very cruel place.
Good comment. Good comment, Richo. Lovely to talk to. Richo says that democracies, I was interested in one point he made, must always stand for freedom and human rights. I must say, we didn't bother about any of that with Mugabe, so one wonders whether we're going to do it about China.